Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex here. Welcome back to Motorsport Manager. Today we have got the Canadian Grand Prix. Let's accept this interview here and see what they're saying. Have you any thoughts? Yeah, awesome. Okay, he's a good driver, to be honest. Machina. But I don't know whether we'll ever be able to attract them, to be honest. Alright, we'll see how this goes in, guys. Got 2 weeks to race day. I mean, hopefully we're going to get some... Oh yeah, sponsors. There we go. We need a massive upfront payment, really. It's a terrible one, but it's got us back into the green, which is more important. Then we got one race, so we're going to get hopefully just another big upfront payment for this one. I mean, we're really struggling here, guys, with the money. I don't know what exactly they're doing, but they've just, like... Look at this. Look how much this person's getting paid. 600k. These people aren't getting... These race mechanics are hardly getting paid anything. 600k for this lead designer. Oh my god. Is it Adrian Newey? I think it's Adrian Newey. Could be wrong. Anyway, 2 weeks till this Vancouver GP here. Fingers crossed we can pull out a performance here, because Vial really hasn't done a very good job for me so far. Mikhailovic to retire. Oh, interesting. To be honest, he's been going for a long time. But isn't Mikhailovic... I think Mikhailovic is the guy that's raced for Russian time in GP2 for the last couple of years. I can't remember what his name is. Artem Markelov, I think. Is that who Mikhailovic is, possibly? Actually, no. Surely it can't be. He's a bit too old to be him. Anyway. Wait. Homehouse? Did he used to race for us? Not right. Can we not click on him? What? Why can't you click on him? Okay. Just because that I remember that name. Can I see his name anywhere? Or was it not in that one? Or was it in this one? Oh, there we go. Oh, he did race for us. 2016. You know, no, that must have been our second season, mustn't it? He did keep in his career. He kept his career going. He had odd race seasons here and there, but you know, he even raced for McNeil. He must have 8 wins. He must have won the championship that year. He became a good driver, didn't he? After racing for us, I mean, he got a couple of decent results for us there. Interesting. Actually, yes, I'm gonna go. Actually, no, I'm not gonna go back. It'll take forever. I was gonna look back at what his results were. Actually, yeah, let's just do it. So 2016. Oh, like 2016 it was the first season. Wait, what? Oh, reset. I was like, what? So yeah, we finished. There you go. Got 2 race wins that season. Lau finished 20th in the standings. Okay, it won't show. Oh, that's really cool. It's nice that you could go back and have a look at that. It'd be nice if you could see this standings table here, to be perfectly honest. Be nice to see where people got certain results. I mean, like, a lot of these drivers surely have retired. Let's go back all the way to the start. I wonder if, yeah, like Chapman. Can you click on them? Ah. Okay, you can't click on them. That's interesting. Hey, Moreno. We all love pasta. We do. Alright, let's go. Sorry, that was a nice reminiscing about how bad we were in our first couple of seasons. But it's been going on so long, this series, and it's nice to see. I don't understand this. Look, if I include bonuses, like, it's the best one's cheaper? I don't know, look. Including bonuses, you lose the least money. I don't really know, it's confusing. Right, I remember correctly, Ultra Softs are the way to go for this track. 6-8, let's just go with that. We might be able to do a 1 stop in this race, or a 0 stop. 13 laps. It would be nice to tell you how long these tyres last. I'm gonna take some softs with Surikov. Actually, no, I'll tell you not with Surikov, because he's got a chance. We're gonna take some softs with Vial. And is this new part? We designed some new brakes. Is it any good? Okay, it's much better. So let's. Right, that's decent. Let's go. Canada. So we've got 2 more races to go, have we, this season? I mean, to be perfectly honest, I'm a little bit disappointed we got 5 from Dragon. Not very disappointed considering how far we got, but I want to keep the career mode going, and hopefully you guys will still like it nonetheless. Keep your feedback coming in the comment section. These videos are still sort of recorded like a live stream, so you'll see basically my face here, and then you'll see all the like that. It's basically like a live stream. I basically click all the same buttons except stream instead of record, or vice versa. You know what I mean? So Vancouver, have we got? Yeah, we have got Canada. Okay, good stuff. I think Kanjiro gives you us money, doesn't he? She. So I might put her in. 30%, 35%. Okay, so this is quite a high downforce track. 30, and then handling we want down over here as well, and like so. Seems to be at least what we look like. So let's go ultra soft. 6 to 8 laps. Yeah, I think you could make a 0 stop work in this race. It's a 13 lap race. Doesn't do any locking up. Possibly Vial could get to the end. We're just going to stick with the ultra softs here though. I think 2 ultra soft stints is going to be much quicker, to be honest. It is, isn't it? Let's be honest. 2 ultra soft stints is going to be much quicker. Right, so let's go downforce. And then like so. I think that's about what we wanted. So let's take. Actually, this. Yeah, I'm going to simulate this session. I'm going to risk it. See what they do. They could do this completely wrong for me here. If they do wrong, I will not do it again. Okay, so that's both in the top 10, which is good. That's encouraging. Come on. Okay, both in the top 10. Must have had a decent enough setup there. Right, let's have a quick look. Good. What we need to know is the setup really, and what traits they decided to go. Maybe this was a bad idea doing this. Wow, they only unlocked level 1. I must have got race trim as well. Oh, okay then. Oh, what did I go? I went wrong with. What did I do with the setup? Right, let's try that. And then, okay, this is confusing.com. What do they do? Okay, so they obviously want more downforce, more top end speed. Sorry. Right. Okay. So that's why you definitely shouldn't simulate practice, guys. It was gonna be all like cool and all that sort of stuff when they came up with like the perfect, excellent setup, but it obviously didn't work. Looks like we're gonna just about get top 10 as well with both drivers, thanks to the wet conditions coming out mid-session again, beating old Team Dragon again. But it's race day, and we need to score some serious points to beat Dragon in the standings, which is our goal. But it's going to be quite unlikely it's going to happen now. Wow, okay, that practice was obviously terrible because they didn't unlock any traits. What am I doing with my... What happened there then, guys? Okay, so this is also a track where they want more top end speed than I wrote down, which is strange. Obviously made a little mistake with that. Right, so we're going with the ultra soft tyres for a double stint here. We need to make them last till laps 6 or 7. So we'll decide after the first lap or so who goes for it in the first couple of laps. Okay, Surikov, looks like you're going to be done to go for it then. Whilst Vial can wait up a little bit. Because we want to make sure one of them pits like, oh my goodness! Like a crazy overtakes there from Surikov up to P6. Scamball, okay, a bit annoying. So Surikov up to P6, and oh, Vial just got slightly edged out there in P9, so good stuff. And we're going to keep P5 side by side with us and Fox. Don't think we're going to quite do it, and now we've got forced out wide. Looks like Sylvander's going to go past. Sorry, Scoffdal. It's not going to happen though. Okay, so how long do these tyres last? 6 to 8 laps. Okay, so maybe we can't really push here. Just conserve it. It's like, is it better to push? Oh, I don't know. It's a tough one. 6 to 8 laps. I mean, that does cover us. If we do good enough with the tyres, that covers us for the whole race. But it's the ultra softs, they hit the cliff at 25%, so you've got to be pretty damn careful about which point you push to, and if you try and risk an extra lap. So we're gonna keep steady for now. We don't need to do anything too crazy. It's a short race actually, 13 laps around this track. It's like a very short lap. Right, let's see what we can do here. Surikov doing a good job here. He's sort of lost Fox after battling side by side, but at least we're still ahead of Skovdal. And this is actually one of the better results. Actually, no, let's just not even say it. Skovdal's defending. Maybe we... So we've got 1, 2... We'll try and go lap 6. We've got 3 more laps. Okay. It's like... I don't know whether it's better to be on the ultra softs and not push than go onto the softs and push. It's a very tough call. It is a tough call. We've got our tyres about the same. I mean, Vial's actually got a bit in hand. He's done a good job on his tyres. We'll conserve them up a little bit here, so maybe you can push a little bit more coming out of the pits. You know, 6th down to maybe a 10th or 11th. There's not much of a gap there, about just over 5 seconds. But to be honest, there's a bit of a gap between 9th and 10th, which is good. Good stuff from Vial to actually get the gap. Okay, good stuff. And they're pitting this lap with Skovdal, obviously looking to a bit of an undercut. Right, so we're going to pit this lap with Surikov. 8 laps, yeah, we should get to the end. Fingers crossed he can just go for it on this inner lap here. I think it's about 25%, maybe it's a little bit less. Hopefully we'll be alright. Maybe I've just pushed it a bit too much there on the in lap. I don't know, maybe I've just pushed it too much. We'll see. To us, the last couple of corners, there isn't much time to lose. So let's see. Okay, maybe that was a mistake. I don't know. Right, Vial. We're maybe trying a bit too. Wait, did I put on the right tyres? Let's try it again. So let's go to Surikov. Oh, they made a mistake on one of the tyres. Absolute noobs. I went P17. Are you serious? 3 seconds wide Rodriguez. That's just embarrassing. Right, let's go and have a look at Vial, who's pitting this lap. Right, good stuff. In pit lane. It's not going to rain, is it? I was like, what are they doing? So some of the people are switching over to ultra softs as well. Good stuff from Vial. And he's probably going to come out ahead of Surikov. He actually is. That's how bad his pit stop was, Surikov's. Wow, okay, so that's an interesting turn of events there. Come on, Vial, you need to get past PVA, who hasn't stopped yet. Good stuff around the outside. So we're going to push Surikov on the fuel. We can't push him too much on the tyres. Unfortunately, these ultra softs are just so slow once they hit the cliff. We've got too many laps to go. Surely people aren't going to try and get to the end on these tyres. I mean, Hashimoto and DeGraff maybe are going to try it. They're going to really, really edge it, but if they do it, I'm going to be so annoyed. I mean, it doesn't look like they're going to pit, to be honest. Oh, let's just hope they go so slowly, because we're in a bad position right now. Obviously, doing double ultras isn't. I mean, we've got these people to pit here, who we should all get ahead of. We might get ourselves back into the points here. Okay, P9 for. P9. Oh, no, it's down to P11. No, it is P9 VL. P13 Surikov. So they really messed up his stop, which is really annoying. Not too many laps to go, lads. Fingers crossed we can keep this position. That's currently in our sponsor objective, which is massive considering how bad our money situation is. So we're actually following Rodriguez. We're closing in on DeGraff. Probably won't get Hashimoto, but if they don't pit again, we'll probably get De Graaf because he's going so slowly. Skofdal's really coming at us here on some worn softs, so this is a really strange turn of events here, but fingers crossed we can defend from it. So I think we can start to push a little bit more with these tyres now. Unfortunately, Surikov looks like he's going to get beaten by his teammate here today. Oh, someone in the pit lane. Who's that? Hashimoto's pitted. So it looks like De Graaf's going to try and go to the end, but not Hashimoto. We're right up behind De Graaf now. Oh, we've got a good overtake. Have we on Rodriguez? We're going to get the overtake done in the inside. No, we couldn't quite get it. Right to the last lap. We're going to push him now. It's the last lap time. Are we going to... Should we do it? Should we do it? I think we should have to. We should at least try it. Yes, good stuff. And maybe get past De Graaf down the straight. We can get enough straight line speed. Yes, P6 with VL, and now we'll put the engine down. Good stuff. Lower it down. VL proving me wrong here today. Good stuff from VL. I'm happy with that. And up to the start-finish line, Vial's going to get P6. Surikov's only going to get P12 before penalties. So, not very happy with Surikov there today. But then he did have that mistake in the pit stop, and I think that's how it all played out because Vial managed to get ahead. He was only just ahead of Surikov as he exited the pit lane. That ended up being like 7 seconds that gap. So, I don't know what strategy was the best. Possibly by the look of it, considering like the positions they gained, maybe just doing a 0 stop looked like it was the best, but. I mean, 0 stop, got De Graaf 13th to 9th. I mean, it's not like a massive gain, is it? Oh, sorry, that wasn't 13th to 9th, that's how many laps he did. Let's have a quick look at position tracker. Where'd they start? Started 14th. I suppose it sort of worked. Whatever. Not great, not great. Alright, there's a potential we can maybe get a position or two here through the rule breaking. Nobody broke the rules today. Disappointing. Right, 8 more points, which is good. And unfortunately, Surikov is now behind De Graaf in the standings again. Slightly closed in on Dragon, but then 3 rounds left, 31 points. Probably unlikely we're going to beat them. It would be nice to. It'd be nice to clinch them back and to sort of show you fired me, mate. Bad stuff.